সাউন্ড বাড়ে না এরা খেলবো একটু পরে খেলবো এমন না हेलो भाई हेलो हेलो भाई क्या अवस्था चुंगचांग दिसे चुंगचांग अरे तो ना আসলাম খালি খেলা দেখে আমি দিছিল ভাই লাস্টে বলটা ছুটলেই দিত ধরে রাখছি দেখো আমি তোর মার নাই বুঝছেন যদি ছুটতো তাহলে দিল লাস্টে এটা আফসোস করাই দিল এটা আর কি तुम साथ ধরো আপনি ইন্ডিয়ার সাপোর্ট আসছিলেন দেখে ইন্ডিয়া ঢুকছে বাংলা সাপোর্ট করতেন এতদিন বাংলায় সারতো আপনারা সবসময় উল্টাটাই সাপোর্ট করেন আপনার লাগে বাংলায় সারে না ভাই বাংলাদেশি ইন্ডিয়ান না বহুত কষ্ট হয়েছে 1-0 ভাই 21 বছর পরে জিতছে বাংলাদেশ सोने मारून जाबो ना আমার অ্যাকাউন্ট না এটা আমার অ্যাকাউন্ট না ভাই এটা সোনে মারছি আমার অ্যাকাউন্ট 1000 মারছি সোনে কোড দিয়ে দিছি ব্রিজ খেলার এর জন্য তো মারছিলাম 1000 না কিন্তু কোনো কিছু পাইনি আর সুদীপ্ত ভাই মারছিল সুদীপ্ত মারার পরে সুদীপ্ত ভাই এই যে নিয়ে অ্যাকাউন্টে সুদীপ্ত ভাই মারছে এক স্পিনে একটা ভাই দিছে এর জন্য এরপর আর বলছি না মারতে না করে দিছি যাতে না মারে যা আছে সব খাই দিব Yes, in Europe. ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম রোহান ভাই, কি অবস্থা? এই তো ভাই আছি আলহামদুলিল্লাহ। টু ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল না, এই যে মেরে দেন। বুঝি ইন্ডিভিজুয়ালে এটা দেবেন ডিফেন্সিভ, এলপি আরবি ডিফেন্সিভ, এটা ডিপ্লাইন। আরবি ডিফেন্সিভ হলে আরবি ডিফেন্সিভ হলে ওই একটা ইয়া করেন, ওই সিবি ডিফেন্সিভ দেন একটা, যেটা বিল্ড আপ সিবি ওটা ডিফেন্সিভ দিয়ে দেন। ফার্স্টের ট্রেড আপনার ইচ্ছা, যদি ম্যানমার্ক করতে পারেন কারো ম্যানমার্ক করবেন, যদি আপনার প্লেয়ার কাউন্টার অ্যাটাকে দিতে চান কোনো ডিএম ইয়া অ্যাটাকিং মিডফিল্ডার ওরও দিতে পারেন। আর এই ফ্রেন্ডের সাথে ফ্রেন্ডদের সাথে খেললে অ্যাটাকিং দিয়ে খেলবেন সবসময়, ওদেরকে অ্যাটাকে রাখবেন অল টাইম, ওদের সাথে ডিফেন্সিভ করে পারবেন না, যত পারেন চাপায় খেলবেন। ওই টু না, ওই দুইটাতে একটা অ্যাটাকিং মিডফিল্ডার থেকে একটা নিয়ে অ্যাসিস্ট দিয়ে দিবেন, আর একটা অ্যাটাকিং মিডফিল্ডার দিয়ে খেলবেন, 3-1-2 খেলেন। যত দিতে পারেন ক্যাশা দিবেন কিছুক্ষণ, দেখবেন ওই কেউ ভাই মাফ করে দেয়। ওর আইডিতে সব মনে 99 প্লেয়ার হচ্ছেন, 99-97, কিন্তু আগের কার সব প্লেয়ারগুলো ভালো খেলবো না, এটা সব প্রাইম প্লেয়ার। হ্যাঁ ওইগুলো ভালো, আমি দেখছিলাম আমার সাথে একজনের আইডি ছিল বুঝছেন, ওর কাছে মানে এমন আছে আইডিটা, প্লেয়ারগুলো রেটিং কম কিন্তু ভালো খেলে, পাস খেলে অনেক ফাস্ট, ফিনিশিংও ভালো। ওরে সে মন না গেমার খেলান রেটিংয়ের দিকে তাকায় থাকেন না, ভালো ম্যাচ দেন, ভালো খেলেনি তাহলে খেলান। এন্টনি আগে প্রাইম ছিল ভাই, আগে ভালো খেলতো এন্টনি, এখনও ভালো খেলে, রিয়েল বেটিস হয় না এখনও ভালো খেলে। ভালোই খেলবো, আগে ভালো খেলতো।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work. And Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business. Some say the best ever. Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come. And his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to pretty much everything else. Only a man of his caliber and cleverness can do that. And here's Muller. Eze. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Rooney. Now it's Villa. David Villa. Big chance! Marvellous goal! Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things comfortable for them. Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And this is Batistuta.
ভাই দাঁড়ান রন ভাই মেসেজ দেখতেছি, গেম আসি তো একটু।
David Villa.
ওরে
Forwards with intent. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. If you have just joined us, still just one goal between them, and the score is 1-0. Alvarez. Dink through. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now they can break here. And this is Rooney. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Eze. And that's been intercepted. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack. Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
আরে ভাই আলহামদুলিল্লাহ কেমন আছেন?
Have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle. And they have got just the right players for that. Could be danger here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
ওটা আমার জিনিস
David Villa was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop
রন ভাই।
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
খেলেন একটু চারে রইল আরো ভালো।
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. David Villa, he's shifting through the gears here. It's just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the pass. It's having a hit!
And there's green grass ahead of him. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Milan, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Xavi Alonso. Pass somewhat off target.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he was quick to react. And they've got rid. Lewandowski is herring after that one. Milan just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Eze. Well, that has not gone well. Rooney. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Griezmann. It's Griezmann! They want to be quick to recover this. And that would have been some goal.
Griezmann certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He's got tall.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Sajid, what are you thinking? I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. That is a brilliant interception. That's a reprieve for the time being. And it's Muller. And he's had a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch. I think he's done great
হইলো
now,
ভালোবাসা দিমু
reading it
হইলো না
and dealing with it. Number two then.
হা
Rijkaard clears it away. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass.
ওয়েট দাঁড়ান শেষ করি ম্যাচটা এরপর আপনি
How
রিপ্লাইটা
many
দিতে যাবেন
interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. And it's been played through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
দাঁড়ান না শেষ করি না এরপর আপনার কথাটা আমি বলতেছি না একটু
Still
ওয়েট
just
করেন
that single goal and we are nearly done. Played back in. Lewandowski. That's a throw.
ওয়েট আর 4 মিনিট আছে
He's managed to gift it back. Deftly away. And here's Haaland. Thinks about the shot. And he's managed to get rid. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment.
শেষ এমন কোন
And blows his whistle. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just
করেন
enough.
আবার যেহেতু আছে ভালোই দিব তখন কি বলতেছিলেন ওইটা বলেন
What we've seen.
রোহন ভাই গ্রিজম্যান থাকলে খেলান গ্রিজম্যান ভালোই ভাই ফিল্মু আর কেন 25টা পয়েন্ট লাগে এটা শেষ করি আমার আইডিয়া লগ ইন করবো এরপরে খেলবো চলো আপনার রেটিং 26 লাখ আপনি খেললেই তো পারবেন খেলেন ভালো করে খেলেন ইজি খেলেন হয়ে যাইব গেম খেলেন বেশি খেলেন দৌড় মিয়া ভয় করে যত বেশি খেলবেন এত বেশি স্কিল বরবাদ খেলবেন শুধু গেম খেলবেন ডিভিশন খেলবেন চ্যালেঞ্জ কম খেলবেন
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so? Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is all about leadership, glory and superb character. And not a few goals, actually. Yeah, of course. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Messi. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away. A lot of space here, a real opportunity. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Raul. Now it's Batistuta. I question that's a foul. Always going over the top. Rice has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy. I can tell you. They've got it again. Raul. And here's Batistuta. And he's managed to get rid. Knocks it into space.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Rooney. He's cut it out. Close. And the shot!
ওরে গোল
Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cleared without complication. He's only too happy to take that back.
হাই হ্যালো বয় কিরণ ভাই কি অবস্থা আপনার যদি দেখা
Pass
যায়
is
না আমি
short and sharp. Gives it back. Now this could be a chance.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalize on now.
আর ওই সাইডে গিয়েছিল আমি ওই সাইডে দিয়েছিলাম এটা
It's really well cleared. Rice.
ওয়েট ওয়েট কিরণ ভাই
Well
একটু
seen.
wait.
Saw that coming. That's
আরে
great positioning.
সদীপ্ত ভাই কি অবস্থা
Right card.
আমার মন মেজাজ কি খারাপ নাকি বুঝলাম না রিপ্লাইটা কিচ্ছু দিলেন না
That's a good ball. Can he finish?
আরে
Sticks it away.
এই তো জন ভাই আলহামদুলিল্লাহ আপনার কি অবস্থা আপনারা দেখাই যায় না
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
আরে এমনি বাড়াইতেছে কেন
And that has added up. This is Batistuta. Great chance!
আটটা দিছে
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Batistuta actually
আরে
didn't
কিছু
do
হয়
an
নাই
awful
মিয়া
lot wrong, to be honest.
It's possibly the last play of the half. Batistuta clears it away.
এমনও শেষ হয় না
It's the whistle for half time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break. All square. So, all square at half time. Each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
আরে যাইতে পারি না এখনো
Second period then underway. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make
বাপের
a
বাচ্চা
change.
পাঁচটা দিয়ে ভালো করে
Maldini clears. Oh, nicely intercepted.
রে
Threads one in.
ওরে ভাই কত জোরে দেয়
Control. That's not gone well.
মেসি আমার
Can't win
শেষ
the
করছে
clearance.
মার যা গ্রিজম্যান
And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's there to belt it away. Back in possession and ready to go again. Up Isum. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
দেখি কি
That's really well manoeuvred. And this is Rooney. Rodri does really well there. He is strong. Nicely shaped ball.
এটা কি হেড কয় এটা কি হেড কয়
And now they can clear their lines. Milan still have the cards to affect this game.
play him in. This is Batistuta. Oh, it's come loose. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Batistuta!
और बनाले तो सो है
Desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. Borussia Dortmund.
भाई এখন কেমনে খেলবো কোন
Now, they could have been a bit
আমার
more
আইডি
greedy and forced the issue.
আইডি লগইন এর টাইম কম বুঝছেন দুইবার নাকি তিনবার লগইন করতে পারবো এই মাসে এখন আমার আইডি লগইন করলে আবার শুরুতে ওর আইডি লগইন করতে দিব শুরুতে ওর আইডি লগইন এর টাইম কম দুই গান দেই ব্যাস বুঝছেন
So, time for changes on both sides.
একা যাইতে
actually.
পারবো দুইটা ম্যাচ খেললে দেখে যাবো
Somewhat off target. And he can clear it away.
দোয়া করেন যাতে জিততে পারি তাইলে খেলতে পারবো তাড়াতাড়ি
No, that is pretty much the end of
শালা
that. Oh, good looking ball. Great vision. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle
আরে
for
ভাই
a
ভাই
draw now.
প্লেয়ার কাছে টেনে লয়ে যায় বুঝছি
Oh, good read.
শেষ
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shift.
तेरी यादों में खोया रहता हूँ दस्ती है तन्हाइयाँ এই রোহান ভাই আপনি অপেক্ষা করেন দেখবো কয়টা খেলতে পারেন আপনি টানা ও আরে না মিয়া দেখবো দাঁড়ান দুটো ম্যাচ জিতি আর পরে দেখবো কয়টা খেলতে পারেন আপনি ওদের ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচে খেলুন হইলো দেখুন কয়টা খেলতে পারেন
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
দাঁড়ান
camaraderie.
দুইটা ম্যাচ জিতলেই বাদ কালকে একটা ম্যাচ জিতলেই তো ওইটা আবার হাইরা গেছিলাম না লাস্টে আর সুদীপ তো ভাই কই মি আপনি
Colour and passion
ইংরেজ
just
বানানো
oozing
না
from the stands here. These fans love their football. We're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation. And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger. Yeah, it's the perfect
ইন্ডিয়া
position
থেকে
for
কেমন
him.
খারাপ
His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of the hit the byline and get crosses in. He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle. Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set. It's a searching pass. Cannavaro tries to clear.
ওই রোহান ভাই আপনার প্লেয়ার আইসে বুঝছেন ভালো খেলেন
And it's Serginho. That pass just didn't quite work. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look. Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Muller. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Serginho. Strong running down that left flank. He's got away. Here it is, crossed in.
হালার ভাই কি করে
And he's there to belt it away.
ওকে 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 আসেন আসেন
Back when it goes. He's gone for goal.
আমার কিপার দিয়ে চাই রইছে
Oh, just lacked a decent
রাজাত তারা
finish.
মেসেজ দিছেন
Well, it was going to
রাত
take
ভেঙে যাবো
something
আমার
special from there, and that wasn't it. Cannavaro kicks it up for the goal kick. Rudiger is there to clear. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now, can they get him away? Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. That is good alertness. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Rodri. João Neves. Newcastle were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
ভাই এমনি মার্ক করে তুই রায় ভাই
Silva gets over
ডাইরেক্ট
and
মার্ক করে তুই
intercepts.
রায়
Ambitious ball here. And
ওরা
that's
আমি
been
চাইরা দিছি
cleared.
ওই যেমন খেলা খেলতেছে আমার খেলা আমার খেলতাম দিয়ে ওই
Robertson
মার্ক করে তুই রায়
is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Tries to pass it through.
রাগ
Rodri.
করতেছে
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi. David Villa. And this is Rooney. Oh, he's burst through. And this is Rooney. And that'll
That's
be the
good.
last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
পুরো
What
সবডি
do we
খারাপ
make of
দিতেছে
the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration.
ওই দিন
I think the team as a whole
মাথায় ধরে না এমন সিরিয়াস পজিশন
but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
লিঙ্ক আপে উপরে উড়ে দিছে
Here's the start of the second half.
Milan really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And they've got rid. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that is out of play. Newcastle appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to
He's having a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
that's just playing it safe and simple.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Serginho. Well read, nice interception. And that has been clubbed tucked away. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Mbappe receives it in a good goes for goal. And we have our very first corner.
Nej, då är det liksom.
Saar claims
Vändestor.
Newcastle are
Fare
looking to
mar.
move forward now.
Det. Latti tere. Det.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Aj, aj, aj.
Mbappe!
Aj, aj, aj. Gol, 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 gol.
And he hits the net. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal. Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
আইসি ওয়াশরুম থেকে আসি তারপরে স্টার্ট দিব এর আগে দিব না বুঝলাম না স্ক্রিনও বয়ে যেতে পাউডার লগে ফিঙ্গার ম্যাচ করে না দিলাম না খারাপ লাগবে কিসের জন্য গ্রামের মানুষ ভাই এসবই হাসি মুখ দেয়া ক্যান্সেল দিয়ে দিই এটা ওয়ার্ডটা অ্যাকসেপ্ট করি আর এটা লাস্ট ম্যাচ যদি জিতি আর হারলে তুমি আল্লাহ আকবার দিছি ভাই ফার্স্ট ম্যাচ এর লেগে দিছি না হলে দিতাম না ওরে চুদলিং পং ভাই কি প্লেয়ার আছে ভাই এটা ভাই আপনার ইন্ডিয়ার সার্ভার ভাই মাথা নষ্ট সার্ভার ভাই ওই সারে নিচে দিয়ে একটা দিছে উপরে
What a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So it's away we go then.
It is our understanding that
I
they've
need
gone
you,
with a
I need you.
4-5-1. While most teams that use this system, Peter, will
Yeah.
work it in
Not
a
up
way
there.
where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball, and ideally a
বাতিস্তুতা
4-3-3 shape on
মার্কিং
it.
লাগাই
We often
লাগছে
see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the. And a chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part. Batistuta. For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense
না
that he's
দেরি
a
হাত তো দিছি
right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of to hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally in view of his brilliant.
Oh, what has happened? Shot a goal!
কেমনে রে
The
ভাই
keeper
সারে
has
নিচে
reacted
ওর
superbly there. Nakata is offering a wry smile there.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the
এই
crucial
রে
moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well timed, excellent interception. Think through. Belletti. Milan
Are still to register a shot on target.
as a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
Marquinhos. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Pinches it off him. Looking for the run. Great vision. It's okay.
একটা নরমাল প্লেয়ার করতে পারে না এই জায়গায়
Guti. Front-footed pressing going on here. Batistuta touches it back. Not a lot more he could do there. There they go, hunting again.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's Nakata! They want to be quick to recover this.
Rooney.
জানে পাস দে ভাই জানে পাস দেয় নি ভাই
He's gone
সারে নিচে
looking
দিতে
for
লাগছে
safety.
Milan have reclaimed it.
শালার ভিতরে গেম
There's the end of the first
নাই রে
half.
বাপ
Well, it was a half of could haves and should haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So your views on the first half? Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too. So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. That gets things going for the second half. Milan really can't count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing. Shot could be on. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Tries from a long way out. Knocks it into space. He's quick to getting clear again. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Aimed beyond the defence. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Forlan. But it's still chance for a shot! It's not a goal! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish. Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much. So we have the first goal. Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. That's beautifully weighted. That is Stuta! And he hits the net. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line. So that's two now without reply. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be... He's gone for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second. That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore. And that means just one thing, I suppose. Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Now that's well seen too. Here's a shot! And that's it. coverage. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front. We're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
That's good running with the ball. Neymar. Oh, this is it's Neymar!
Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Right card. He's in a great position here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. First quarter of an hour gone. Nicely shaped ball. Serginho makes the interception. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. That's good vision. And this is Forlan, and he's managed to get free. Neymar. Neymar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
David Villa. David Villa. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That pass has been well intercepted. That's a sharp pass. And they've got rid. Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's picked his way through. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now this could be a chance. And we reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. Milan carrying a 1-goal lead. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Muller. Rijkaard. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Short changes him with that pass. And it's lofted through here. He slings it in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Milan have their second corner now. Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, he's burst through. Just to keep it a real chance. It's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want.
Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Griezmann clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great defending, strong and determined. He's had it taken off him.
He's found a way past. Guardiola. He's found a way through.
And it's Belletti. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Rudiger, a man never lacking in drive or determination.
Mehdi Hassan. ভাই একা টিউলিশন মাই গো
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
There's the whistle. There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive boost. Having someone like that behind you can really give you that insurance, that psychological edge.
Cafu. And it's Rooney. And the through ball. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To get them off and running. That is quite remarkable.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Goal, Milan! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila. Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Messi. Dembele looking to run onto it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's there to clear it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gets his head on it! He's got a goal! They are right back in business. Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this. So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly. That has certainly made things interesting. This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Now this could be a chance. It's Dembele! It's hit the upright. Danger averted for now. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. And that's been slipped through. Oh, just skips past his man. Rivaldo. Now it's Rooney. Lovely. And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart puts his foot on the gas. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shot a goal! And he's done it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were... And the first 45 minutes are up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And we are up to the break. Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess. There's the start of the second half. Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. Always onto this. Oh, what chance, surely! Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down! Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment. That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add. So all square and not for the first time. Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that's been won straight back. Now then, the ball's come loose. And this is... Oh, in he goes again!
Out again for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. He's trying to hit the front line here. Oh, that... Dembele! That has been knocked clear. Beckham, given the lift of his goal. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, there's the clearance. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Van der Vaart. Dembele. Cafu gets a good foot in there. Cafu made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rivaldo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Griezmann. And this is Rooney. Rooney ploughing through the middle. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Van der Vaart.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's there to retrieve it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. And here's Beckham. Rooney. It's Rooney! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
And we're done. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
আর ভালো লাগতেছে না, গান লাগাই একটা। রাস্তাতে অ্যালবাম কই, দুঃখ পেলিস লাগে।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all? Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner. Settle for that. And this is Griezmann. Or a bust challenge. Pass somewhat off target. Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And this Griezmann! Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl. Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect. Utrecht are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's an imaginative pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Rijkaard. Muller. And he's managed to get free. Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
শান্ত দিতে গেল মানে
Well, the defence proved infallible then. And that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rudiger with the foul. Rudiger gets his final warning. Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status. Bernardo Silva showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, it's come loose. Such good technique. He is through here. Griezmann! Beckham can get it clear. Out of play for a throw. And it's Rijkaard. That's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped it. Excellent interception. That's been slipped through. That's just playing it safe and simple. Great vision. Bernardo Silva receives it in a wide position. Deftly away. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now, can they get him away? And this is Rooney. And the shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge.
আরে 2 দিন 3 দিন আজকে আমার 2 দিন হবে ভাই 3 দিন হবে
That'll
আজকে
be the final
50
action
থেকে
of the first half. Reflections on the first half? Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage. Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. There's the start of the second half. And this is Griezmann. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. That's too far for anyone.
এই তো জীবন ভাই আলহামদুলিল্লাহ আপনার কি অবস্থা
Kokchu. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Milan different to some extent this half. details of the changes to come soon. Well, we're certainly going
আরে
to see
আপনার
a
সাথে দেখা
change in
কালকে কথা ছিল
personnel.
বুঝছেন
We'll
না
see if the system changes with it.
কালকে দেখে যেতে পারিনি না কালকে না খেললাম আপনার সাথে এই আমি আপনার সাথে না কালকে খেললাম
Tries to play it through.
ওটা
Muller
Hit
with
it.
the delivery. Kusanov getting this one clear. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Just about up to the hour now. He's found a way through. No, it's come to nothing. He can get that clear.
ভাই এমন খেলা সম্ভব না এমন গুরুত্বপূর্ণ জায়গাতে আছে বুঝছেন
That's been won straight back. And it's Dembele. Vinicius Junior.
সেরা
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Oh, super ball. He's shifting through the... It's Rooney! Oh, it's fallen loose again.
এরা হানা ডেভিড বিয়া
Went with his
Wow.
head, but couldn't steer it in.
রঞ্জনা সাথে দেবে কি আমার তোমার দেওয়া দিন
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has left him in a heap. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Griezmann. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Griezmann. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Milan can consider themselves just about safe now. He's picked his way through, and that is expertly dealt with. That's just playing it safe and simple. Utrecht finding their passes. And a chance! What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment. That has not gone well. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, what has happened here? He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink. Played a game of... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would feel...
আরে হোল করা লাগবো না যাওয়ার হইব বুঝছি ভাই, ডিভিশন একের যা বুঝছি, আর পজিশনটা
Well,
বেশি
football
ওরা
is, of course,
চারটা উপরে।
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Picked out brilliantly. Tevez! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Tevez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Muto. Oh, super fun. It's Van Basten!
ভাই
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tevez goes short. And he whips bullish header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Lobbed in behind. Thinks about the shot. And he's certainly on. Oh, he goes for a shot! Goal! Milan! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Looking to play him in. That has been cut short. Looking for the run. Get that clear. De Jong is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Ball's gone astray. Taken back almost at once. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And claimed it back swiftly. Looking for options for movement.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Tevez. Well, they've got it again. De Jong. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, he's bustling through here. And he shoots! And he hits the net. Barcelona are back in business.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
ভাই ডেভিড বিয়ার কার্ডটা এটা কি ভাই
And that'll be the
গেমের
final
মধ্যে
action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a
ভালোই কার্ড
telling
দিয়ে
difference,
বলেছে
but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. There's the whistle then to start the second half. And here's Forlan. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And this is Griezmann, and he's running through. Just the keeper to beat. There's the shot. Goal, Milan! And again they hit the front. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Real chance!
ও মাই গড
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Tevez with the short one. De Jong's cross climbs up big. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rijkaard is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Works it forward. So we've reached the hour mark. The ball has bounced loose now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
ভাই বহুত কষ্ট করতেছি ভাই জীবনে এমন কষ্ট করি না
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's been drilled forward. And he can clear it away. Rooney has created one goal already. Oh, well
Claro.
played, well sorted out. Muto. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, oh, they could be caught out here.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's really well cleared. Threads one in. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
He's having a shot!
Yes.
It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Forlan looks to get on the end of this. Tevez. Belletti gets it away. Nicked it back
क्या
from
करोगे
play.
आप, क्या करोगे तुम लोग?
And the
हम लोग
referee
बहुत
brings
खेला
it to a
हमारे
close.
साथ. Yes,
So smiles
yes,
all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria.
3 shot 3 goal. ওকে দাঁড়ান একটু. আমার এটা লইন করে লই. আপনার লোক ওই দেখুন পড়ে খেলতে পারেন আপনি. মিয়া আরে মিয়া ওই দিন রাতে ছিলেন না বুঝছেন, এর আগের সিজনে যে সময় ওই আড়া ছিল ওই দিন রাতে আমি 6 ঘন্টার মতো গেম খেলছি বুঝছেন, তারপরও একে যাইতে পারছি না সুদীপ তো অ্যাকাউন্ট দেয়া. তো সুদীপ দেওয়ারে বলছিলাম যে আমি এই সিজনে ওনার আইডি নিয়ে দিব, তো আমি নিয়ে দিছি. প্লান্টি দিয়ে লইতা মাথা নষ্ট. বড় বলতেছিলাম সুদীপ তো এই যে বড় খোঁজখবর ধরে করে বললো আপনার আসেন, আমি ভিডিওটি দিই একটু পরেই আসেন। 50 মিনিট বলে আমি মারতে পারবো।
ফুড প্যান্ডা থেকে অর্ডার করুন খাবার আর টিম নাও কোডে পেয়ে যান।
মা, এই নতুন উইপিএন ভিআইপি প্ল্যাটফর্মটা একেবারে দুর্দান্ত। গতকালই রেজিস্টার করেছি, আজকে টানা 3 বার সুপার রিওয়ার্ড সঙ্গে সঙ্গে আমার অ্যাকাউন্টে চলে এসেছে। আমি এখন বাসে যাচ্ছি, তোমার জন্য নতুন ফোন কিনবো।
ও মা,
হ্যাঁ।
আরে মেয়ে, সত্যি নাকি? কোন প্ল্যাটফর্মে এমন খেলা চলে?
win.vip ডাউনলোড করলেই বোনাস, রেজিস্টার করলেই বোনাস, বন্ধু আমন্ত্রণ করলেই আরো বোনাস, প্রতিদিন ফ্রি 12টা গিফট।
হায় আল্লাহ, আমি তো ভাবতাম এগুলো সব ফেক। WN-VIP সত্যি এত সহজ?
এটা একদম সত্যি। এখন প্রায় সবার ফোনেই উইন ভিআইপি আছে। আপনি একবার রেজিস্টার করলেই, বন্ধু আমন্ত্রণ করলে প্রতিবার রিওয়ার্ড পাবেন।
তাহলে তো আমি ধনী হয়ে যাব। আমার বন্ধু কিন্তু অনেক। ওকে, win.vip।
ওকে আসেন। হইলো আয়েন, 5 মিনিট আমি আছি, আমি ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ খেলতেছি। শুধু চোখ মেলো সব খেলা করে ওই শুধু নির্জনতা, আমি একা শুধু চোখ মেলো। আরে মেয়ে ভিডিও দেখতেছি মিয়া, 1 মিনিট। ওকে ওকে, লাস্ট ভিডিও এটা, 1 মিনিট লাগবে। আমি আমার মেয়ে দিতে পারি। ওকে ওকে, ঠিক আছে, ইনভাইট দেন, ইনভাইট দেন। আরে মেয়ে ইনভাইট দেন, আপনি কই? আপনাদের লাইনই নেই। আরে ভাই মেইন আইডিতে জুবাইর যেটা ওইটাতে, জুবাইর যেটা ওইটাতে ইনভাইট দেন। আপনাদের অফলাইন মেয়ে। Like this a goat. Deal well. Excellent.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Cleary, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm ready to see what unfolds in this one now. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim? I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system. And Messi!
Already there.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. And we have our very first corner. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Robertson. Oh, good read. That was well played. Well stopped. Fired deep towards the back post. It's a lovely, neat pass. Perfectly measured that. He has found a way through. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. That's a shade optimistic. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. And here's Mbappe. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, they've got it again. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Look at the space here. Robertson gets good distance on it. Threads one in. Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them. Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal. Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. He can get that clear. Has a shot! Didn't get over it, and a chance to counter had gone. Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive. Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe. Beckham. And it's Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Wriggles his way through. And Messi! And it's in! They're level in a price! Yeah, an analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. That has certainly made things interesting. You've got to commit perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. That is good analysis. Messi has got himself a free kick. That's going to be a booking.
কি ফাউল দিল?
Costa Curta. Belletti. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's good running with the ball. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha. Oh, it rattles the bar. Messi has a look and plays it forward. And it's half-time here. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point. Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So it's back to business. Bale. Beckham. Morocco do look as though they've made a half-time change here. Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change. Chance for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal! Boom. There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, good take in a good area. Messi! Oh, split second reaction. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Beckham standing over it. Beckham with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Good running, strong and purposeful. Aimed beyond the defence. Costa Curta. Morocco needing a change of fortune here. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Bellingham. Almost an hour gone. And the through ball. And the shot! In for the pieces! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it. So the lead now is 2. I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. Shot a goal! They've done it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error. He's having a go! And he has kept it out somehow. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Messi. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. It's certainly looks advertising well within shooting range. Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here. Beckham! David Beckham! A postcard goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy. Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist. And the shot! It's there! Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision. Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge. This is threatening to become a really good game. Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's superb. Takes a shot! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery! I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter. Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that. Oh, they could be caught out here. Goes for a shot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. And the finish!
আরে দিদাই বাঁচা দিল
And kept out by the most elastic of saves. Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box. Beckham! Oh,
ওয়াই লাগা
terrific
আটকাইছে
save from the
রাফিন আবার
keeper.
উল্টা মারছে
Beckham is offering a right smile there. Nice interception. His positioning spot on. Looking for options for movement. Well seen. Saw that coming. He read that really well and stopped it. And he's heaved it away. And it's gone back to the keeper. Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp
একটা
and
বল পাস
sharp.
দিলে দিয়ে দিয়াম ভাই একটা বল পাস দিলে গোল খাইলে
Can he get on the end of this? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
বাঁচা উল্টা
Cleared away. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90. Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part. Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time.
না রে এটা আর এগুলো কাট খাইব না বুঝছেন না যেটা খাবার এটা খাই লাগছে এটা বলে খাই লাগছে বুঝছেন না মেসির মাথার উপর পাউডার সে দেখা দিয়ে দিছে মারেও নাই আরে উনার লগে জিতুন লাগবে না বুঝছেন না উনি জিতুক সমস্যা নেই এত সিরিয়াস খেলতেছি না নর্মালি খেলতেছি উনি জিতলে গিয়েব আমার কিচ্ছু হইব না
Into extra time we go. Morocco displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Neymar. And Rafinha.
এই যে এক গোল
Rafinha.
এটা এটা
And a
বারবার
chance!
ও মাই গড ও ভাই
Goal at his mercy, and
আমি না
somehow
জোড়া
he's
খেয়েছি
missed it. Rafinha fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and
Well,
now he'll be
Barbara
all
had
the
to do
keener
it.
not to lose it. Morocco have their third corner.
নতুন একটা কর্নার করি নতুন কর্নার ভাই এটা দেখছি খালি কিছুক্ষণ আগে এই কাজে গেছিল
Costa tries to clear. Barcelona are
Robert
looking to go forward now. Forlan, and the pass is intercepted. And here's Aubameyang. He's tried one, and that's a real chance missed.
লামিনি আমার লইলে কাল দিতে পারতাম বুঝছেন না এটা তো ভাই রাফিনিয়া হইব না
Forlan, quality ball,
পোল্যান্ড
and he was quick to react.
পোল্যান্ড
And that's been intercepted. That's
মেসির
great
উড়াইছিলাম ভাই
positioning.
মেসির
So
উড়াই
good
স্ক্রিন
from him.
উড়াইছিলাম কিছুক্ষণ
Bale. Rafinha with 2 goals already to his name. Closing in on goal. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? He'll fancy himself from here. Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here. Beckham! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, that's a little loose. Rafinha. And it's Neymar. Cannavaro robs him of possession. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well,
what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming.
সুদীপ্ত ভাই ওনারে জিতে দিন না, আপনি বললে জিতে দিন।
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
মাসুমি লাগাই দিছে গানের মধ্যে। তুমি আমি এক বোকা প্রেমিক। শূন্য লাগাইছে কি করে? হ্যাঁ ভাই, সুদীপ্ত ভাই বলেন।
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Vinicius Junior. Good, strong midfield running here. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
They would have been quick to recover this.
Morocco really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should see out from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Cannavaro. Knocks it into space. Now there's a fine ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
আপনার মেসেজ আমি দেখি নাই,
With pragmatism, the sort you expect from
এত বলে সিং করছি আপনার মেসেজ। এটা পাস না দিলে ওই পাইলো না, গেলে ওই পাস দিছে দেখে পাইছে। পাস না দিলে এমবাপ্পের জীবন ওই জায়গায় এল নইলে। যত কি কই গেল গাদি বুঝলাম না। হ্যাঁ ভাই 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 আসি 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 ভাই। হ্যাঁ ভাই, রিক্স হয়ে গেছে জানের উপরে। পাস না দিলে আপনার প্লেয়ার জীবন ওই জায়গায় যাইতো না। এটা লগে আমি কথা বলতেছিলাম সুদীপ্ত ভাইয়ের লগে, বুঝছেন নি? পাস না দিলে আপনার এমবাপ্পে জীবন ওই জায়গায় যাইতো না। পাস দিছেন দেখে ভাই আগে ধরে গিয়ে বলটা পিছিয়ে দিছে। যত বলছিলাম যত বলছিলাম কারে পেয়েছে? রোহান ভাই, রোহান ভাই। ও ভাই রে ভাই, পিলার দিছে তেন কই থেকে? ডিমাক্কো দিছে, ডিমাক্কো মনে আছে না, ব্যাকশট না, ডাইরেক্ট পাস দিছে, এর জন্যই পাইছে। রোমান ভাই গেছে নাকি ভাই? ভালো খেলছেন মিয়া আজকে। দাঁড়ান, ওয়াশরুম থেকে আসি। রোমান ভাই ইনভাইটমেন্ট দিছে? এটা গেম হই নাই। আরে রোমান ভাই কই গেল? দিয়া হ্যালো হ্যালো, এমএসএন কি লিখলো কিছুক্ষণ? আপনি আমার ফ্রেন্ড লিস্টে নাই? দেন না, আপনি আমার লিস্টে আছেন। এই তো ভাই, ইয়া করেন, নাম দেন মিয়া, অ্যাকাউন্টের ইউজার নেম দেন, আমি পাঠাই দিয়েছি নাম, ফ্রেন্ড রিকোয়েস্ট। আরে মিয়া কই মিয়া, আপনি তো মনে হয় ঘুমাই গেলেন কেমন হইলো? আল্লাহ, এমন কি আমার দোষ? আমি আর সুদীপ্ত ভাই কথা বলতেছিলাম, বুঝছেন? প্লেয়ার হইব না তো, আমরা তিনজনও না। আমি আর সুদীপ্ত ভাই কথা বলতেছিলাম যে আপনার ম্যাচটা জিতাই দেওয়া উচিত। আমি বলছি সুদীপ্ত ভাইরে, বুঝছেন, যে সুদীপ্ত ভাই ম্যাচটা জিতাই দিব। এরপরে এলার মেসেজটা আমি সিন করি নাই, ইলা ঠিকই বলছে, দেখেন নাইলে আপনি উপরে টান দিয়া যে ম্যাচটা জিতাই দেন। এই মেয়ে, আমার দোষ নাই, আমি মেসেজ দেই নাই। আমি মেয়ে মেসেজ দেই নাই, মেসেজ দেখলে কি আপনি আসলে জিতাই দিতাম। মাথা নষ্ট হয়ে যাবে, পুরা মাথা নষ্ট হয়ে যাবে আমার। আমি প্লেয়ারে টাইনে টাইনে একেবারে হিলার গোলকির কাছে লয়ে যাই আমি। আরে না, আমি আপনি জিততে পারলেন, এটা নর্মালি হয়। লাস্টে তো আপনার খেলা হয় নাই। যে সময় ব্যাকআমটা দিয়ে গোল দিয়েছেন, এরপরে থেকে আপনি আর খেলতেই পারেন নাই। এখন আরেকটা খেললে মজা পাবেন না, এখন আরেকটা খেললে আপনার আমি অটোমেটিক জিতাই দিব, বুঝছেন? আরে প্লেয়ার তো নাই, প্লেয়ার থাকলে না খেলতাম। ট্রেনিং করি, ট্রেনিং। সুদীপ্ত ভাই খেলবেন? বলেন কি? ক্ষমা ভাই, ক্ষমা। কোন ছেড়ে 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 এই যে গোল। কেঁদো না, গল্প রেখো জানা, থেকে সেই গল্প কষ্ট ওকে ওকে আসতেছি। দেখে ব্যাগ দিয়ে কেমনে দেখা, এই যে কুইকটা। বেকন সেরা ভাই, ক্রিকেটের জন্য বেকন সেরা। 32-39। 61-43 কেডা এটা ভাই কয় আইডি ইউজ করেন ভাই ওয়েট আইডি খালি আমার তো মনে হয় না আপনি আরেকজনকে দিয়ে খেলাইতেছেন চুদলিং পং কাহিনী করেন মিয়া কয় আইডি গেলে ভাই আমি একটু সামলাইতে পারি না ও ভাই রে ভাই 3টা আগে দুইটা চালাইতাম আমি 2 মোবাইলে দুইটা খেলতাম এখন আমি এক মোবাইল ইউজ করে একটাতে গেলে ওই সময় দুইটা খেলতাম তারপরে ফার্স্ট টাইম যে অ্যাকাউন্ট ছিল ওইটা আমি সেল দিয়ে দিয়েছি সেকেন্ড যেটা ছিল ওইটা রাখছি এতে ভাই ব্যান্ডাই আছে ভাই 104 দেখা চালালে লাই আমি তো ভাই জিতেই দিব ওনারে আমি তো স্কিল দিলাম বুঝছেন
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin. Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
রোহন ভাই বলেন কি করতে দিব জিতাই দিব
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
মানে কি করবো কোন জিতাই দিব নাকি হারাই দিয়াম কোনটা
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman. Or a remarkably good strike rate, actually. Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter. But his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
ওকে রবার্ট দোবাসি
And here's Owen.
মাই গো
Certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Vitinha. And it's Rijkaard. And this is Torres. Knocks it out wide.
কেমন বট
Looking for options
কই
for
বল কই
movement.
দিছে
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? And he shoots! And he's done it! There is the breakthrough! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical. Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead. So, a breakthrough already. Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of him.
আরে ভাই টেকাল আমি চাইরে দিছি
He'll be
টেকাল
disappointed with that.
ওই পিছে সিবি আছে ওটা টান দিলাই
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Morocco really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Vitinha will play for Rijkaard. Vitinha goes steaming forward.
Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Just more than 15 minutes till half time.
অনেক স্লো দেরিতে দেরিতে বাজবে
Referee rightly gives him offside.
Baresi. It's Rijkaard. Fernando Torres. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rafinha, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Thumps it clear. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Nicked it back promptly.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Batistuta. And now they can clear their lines. Vitinha, not the most accurate pass. Raul, Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Smoothly does it. Vitinha really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Nice interception. His positioning was.
আরে আমি তো বাড়ি যাইতেছি না জানেন না প্লেয়ার দিয়ে টানতাছি
Referee brings the first half to a close.
একটা শট দেই নাই
Very combative,
প্লেয়ার চেঞ্জ
competitive
করুন
half.
প্লেয়ারে
Just
খেলবো
the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Morocco can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times, they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
ক ক ক ক ক ক টুং 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 এতে গান মারলে ভাই গোল
Showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rodri threads one in. Beckham. Rafinha. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, easy pickings there.
এই যে ভাই দেন
Can
প্লেয়ার
they
আছে
get him away? Oh, that's a
Is it?
very decent ball now.
এটা মারলেই গোল
Morocco really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They have
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Messi. And here's Batistuta. Morocco have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Rafinha going face to face with his great rival. Oh, that's well spotted. Baresi. Khan. Cannavaro. Rijkaard. Rafinha. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that was vital.
Morocco really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's a sharp pass. Pass is just off target. Not the most convincing of passes. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Decent chance! They've done it!
Tecnologia.
Into the lead once more. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Oviedo get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again. Morocco really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.
আহা ভালো খেলছে অনেক। হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ নাম্বার দেখেন নিচে আছে। রোমান ভাই ডেসক্রিপশনে দেন হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ নাম্বার দেওয়া আছে, আপনি একটু নিচে গিয়ে ওই মোর অপশনে ক্লিক করেন, দেন দেওয়া আছে হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ নাম্বার। হ্যাঁ ভাই বুঝছেন আপনি রোহান ভাই মনে হয় আমি নেনে নাই যত হচ্ছে সাইডিং ট্যাকেল মারবেন এতে বেশি বাস খাইবেন হুডি বিন্দা লইছি ভাই হুডি ঠান্ডা লাগে আপাতত ভাই কোনো কিছু করিনি স্টাডি করতেছি এরপরে বিজনেস যা করার ওটা আল্লাহ ভরসা আর এমনি না মজা লাগে না 2v1 পাগল হয়ে যায় মিয়া 2টা বাজতেছে ঘুমামু গায়েন ফিরে বের গেলে আরে না ডাউনলোড করা লাগবে না খেলবো না ডাউনলোড করা যাবে না নাম্বার পাইছি নেট হবো না আগে আরে ভাই কালকে ঢুকছিলাম গেমে করতে নিয়ে রাতে ভাই একটা ইনভাইট দিয়েছে বুঝছেন তারপরে গিয়ে খেললাম ওই দিয়ে আরো 2টা আনছে না না রোহন ভাই নামায়েন না ভাই আমি যাই না, আমার ইনভাইট দিছে বুঝছেন, আমার ইনভাইট দিছে যেহেতু যাইতে হয়। ভাই হ্যান্ডারসন ভালোই, ওই কি করে জানেননি, রবার্টসন নাকি হ্যান্ডারসন কোনটা কইতাছেন? হ্যান্ডারসন, ওই হ্যান্ডারসনে দেখছি, হ্যান্ডারসন আর এটা একই, ওইটার মধ্যে তার রং স্টাইল আছে আর কি, রং স্টাইল নাই, ওটা তো রং স্টাইল আছে, এতটুক তো আমার বুঝছি ভাই, ডিএম একটা বলতো, এটা আপনারা সবাই ফ্রিতেই পাবেন, ডিএমএফ নিয়েন না, অন্যরা নেন, দুইটা অ্যাঙ্করম্যানদের একসাথে খেলাবেন না। আরে ভাই রবার্টসন তো ভালোই, রবার্টসন ভালোই খেলতেছে, ওই রোয়ান ভাইয়ের একটা মাথায় দিয়েছিল মেসির মাথার উপরে, ভালোই খেলে রবার্টসন, হ্যান্ডারসনের তো ভালোই গো রবার্টসন, কোনামি এলবি আরবি কমই ফ্রিতে দেয় বুঝছেন। ওকে ভাই উঠাই দিব, আপনি আমার মেসেজ দেন একটা হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে। সিবিটা দিয়েও খেলছি আমি বুঝছেন, সিবিটা ভালোই, অ্যাটাকিং লয়েন না, অ্যাটাকিং মিডফিল্ডার বেনাদো সিলভার লওয়ার দরকার নাই, ডিএমএফ লওয়ার দরকার নাই, সিবি এলবি দেখেন, না থাকলে এলবি, না থাকলে এলবি লন, সিবি না থাকলে সিবি লন, বাকি দুইটা স্কিপ করেন। বাস্তুনি কোনটা? বাস্তুনি চিনি তো ভাই, মনে হইতেছে না। আরে আপনি আইডি নাম পাঠান, আমি আপনার আইডি দেখে কই। বাস্তুনি ব্যান বাস্তেন, ব্যান বুইটেন, ও বাস্তুনি চিনছি, ইয়ার প্লেয়ার, ইটালির প্লেয়ার, ইন্টার মিলানে খেলে, সেটা হয়তো ভালোই। আপনার এলবি আছে নি? এলবি না থাকলে এলবি লোন, ওকে আইসি আমার দেন না ভাই। কষ্ট করতে তো ভাই আরবিতেও খেলতে পারে, আপনি কষ্ট করতে আরবি দিয়া ওই রবার্টসন এলবি খেলাবেন, রবার্টসন নেন, কষ্ট করতে দুই সাইডে খেলতে পারে, সিবিও খেলতে পারে, কষ্ট করতেও ভাই সেরা, আপনি কষ্ট করতে পারে এলবি আরবি দুইটা খেলাইতে পারেন, সিবিও খেলাইতে পারবেন, রবার্টসন নেন। সুদীপ্ত ভাইকে ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ খেলে বুঝছেন নি মার্টিনেসের স্পিরিট কম, হেডিং ভালো। পঁচাশি আছে এমন मुझे कुछ तो बतासा नहीं এরপর আমি বলছি রবার্টসন নিতে বুঝছেন না রবার্টসন নাকি সিবি রবার্টসন সিবি দুইটাই 50-50 দুইটা জায়গা থেকে দুইটা বেস্ট আরে আমি এখন ডিভিশন খেলে পারবো না এমনি চলতেছে না বুঝছেন না আর ডিভিশন খেলাই এখন আর ভালো লাগে না একে যাওয়ার পর আর ভালো লাগে না এখন বাজে 1:25 রবার্টসন আর সিবি দুইটা সেম বললাম না 50-50 দুইটা থেকে একটা নিতে পারেন এই মার্কস চলা এমবাপ্পের আটকাবো কেনা বলেন আগে ওই সেই চালাইবো ভাই আমার এটির নাম মানে বলতে গেলে কোনটা এটা এটাই তো এটাই হচ্ছে আমার মেইন এডি বুঝছেন এটা হচ্ছে আমার মেইন এডি আর আগে একটা ছিল ওটা বেচে দিছি এখন এটা ওই খেলে ওর আইডি আমি খেলি ওকে ওকে আইডির নাম দেন আমি দেখতেছি ऐसे देखना इसी का এ ভাই এডি দেখছি মনে হয় ছবিটা না কার দেওয়া ছিল প্রথম? ওই কাপও আছে ওই ভাই সিভিল ওয়ান কাপও আছে আপনার কাছে। মেসি কই? মেসি বাইরে কি করে? ও ব্যান হোয়াইট আছে। হোয়াইটই তো বাপটাই দিবে না আরবিতে মিয়া। আরবিতে তো বস্তু করতে আছেই। সিবি নেন, সিবি নেন। ভাই দুই সাইডে দুইটা আছে, আপনার বাপটাই দিব। হোয়াইট আছে, হোয়াইট রো খেলাইতে পারেন নিতে। ভাই না, ডিএমএফ একটা ফ্রিতে দিতেছে ওনারে, বুঝছেন? সিবি নেন, সিবি নেন। ডিএমএফ তুমি একটা অ্যাঙ্করম্যান ফ্রিতেই পাইতেছে। ফ্রিটা পাইলেই 2 103 মিয়া। আর কানতে দুইটা ডিএমএফ। সিবি নেন, ব্যাকেন মার আর সিবি টনি আদামসের লাগে খেলাইতে পারবেন। রাইকার দিয়ে ফ্রিতেই পাবেন মিয়া। ওই রাইকারই বাপডাই দিব ডাইরেক্ট, কোনো কথা নাই ভাই। রবার্টসনের যে খেলাটা দিব রাইকারই সেম খেলাই দিব। মেসি আছে নি আপনার কাছে? আর কে লাগে? সিবি নেন ভাই, যত গাড়ি থাকে সিবি নেন। ব্যান্ডেক ধরে 103 না, ব্যান্ডেক 101-এরই থাকবো হাইস্ট আপনার কাছে। তানভীর ভাই না ভাই, খেলবো না। না ভাই বন্ধু, শোন আজকে না কালকে খেলবো, দেখবো কত খেলতে পারেন। আরে হয় সিবি নেন, ভালো হইব। অ্যাটাকিং এ মেসি আছে, নাহলে অ্যাটাকিং বলতাম। রবার্টসনের খরচ ভাই জোস। আপনার আইডিয়া দিয়ে নাম লিখতে দিছেন নাকি ভাই? কষ্ট করতাম দিছেন কোনটা? Casillas. Oh my god. Favorite player Van Dijk, Roberto Carlos, Maldini, Camavinga, Roberto Baggio, Simon, Mbappe, ক্ষমা ভাই ক্ষমা। বাইরে হিটো, সোয়ারেস, মেসি, লামিনে ইয়ামাল, বিল, বেলিংহাম, ভালভার্দে, নেইমার। দেখতাম না এডি ভাই, দেখতাম না এডি ভাই। মিনিমাম 10,000। মিনিমাম 10,000 ধরে না, আরো বেশি লাগতে পারে। কোনো ব্রিগেড নাই, চপ পিট করে। ভাই জায়গা জায়গা ঘুমামো, গেলাম, বাই, গুড নাইট। কালকে কথা হবে ভাই, কালকে। মার্কিনের স্পিরিট ভাই 85-86 হইব। কালকে কথা হইব ভাই। আর যদি কোনো প্রয়োজন থাকে নাম্বার দেওয়া আছে, মেসেজ দেন হোয়াটসঅ্যাপের, যে কোনো প্রয়োজনে। হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে আসছে আদনান ভাই, কি খবর? এই তো ভাই আলহামদুলিল্লাহ, ভাই কি অবস্থা? আপনার কি অবস্থা ভাই? আসছে না ভাই, শেষ এখন আর খেলবো না বুঝছেন, ঘুমাবো। কালকে কালকে এসেন, কালকে ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ খেলবো, দেখবো কেটা গোটা খেলতে পারেন। নাম্বার দেওয়া আছে, দেখেন নিচে ডেসক্রিপশনে নাম্বার দেওয়া আছে। এই মিয়া কথা কয়েন না সুদীপ্ত ভাই, কোনো কথা নাই, ঘুমামো। নেলে গিয়ে ফ্রি ফায়ার খেলবো। 5% চার্জ মোবাইলে। আর কয়টা বাজতেছে মিয়া? আমার আধা বাজছে মিয়া, 1:35। সুদীপ্ত ভাইয়ের বউ মেসেজ দিছে, বুঝছেন নি, কথা বললেই যায় তখন, এর জন্য আমরা এখানে আসতে পারি নাই। না, আমি ফ্রি ফায়ার খেলি না এখন। না ভাই, ফ্রি ফায়ার খেলি না। কালকে এমনি ঢুকছিলাম বুঝছেন। জীবনও না ভাই, জীবনও না। আমার আইডিতে ফ্রেন্ডই মনে আছে, জানান। আমার আইডিতে ফ্রেন্ডই মনে আছে 6 জন নাকি 7 জন। বুঝলেন, 6 জন 7 জন, আর ফ্রেন্ড নাই, এই কয়েকটা ফ্রেন্ড। দেন কালকে লাইতে খেললাম, লাস্ট ম্যাচ খেলছি কালকে 4:24 বুঝছেন। আর ভাই গেম আইডিয়া লাভ হচ্ছেন, আইডি কার্ড সিল দিয়ে দিব। ভাই জায়গা ঘুমাও।